Hallo miteinander, I'm Eidos and this is Deus Ex. Last time we heard about Bob Page and the Mole People. Maybe he can tell us something about them.
Now maybe you can calm down for a second and tell me how to get to the Mole People.
They're in the woman's bathroom.
And?
The Mole People keep me out because they don't like women.
The woman's bathroom, huh? Well, we know our next destination now, but we still need to get something else from here.
Why are you locked in the bathroom? You talking to me? Maybe you should try getting a job. Okay, where? Majestic 12.
No, let's not be mean. It is our reflection after all.
Sure. I have some good news for both of you. Okay. And I have contamination and mutants in my brain. Just another parasite.
You know, that person that we heard about before, Bob Page, is actually in this room.
Do you have any idea how to multiply?
Trust me, I know everything.
Mathematically unlikely.
Maybe you should think about going back to school.
In case you were wondering, we access the Ocean Lab computers ourselves.
Your greatest strength was crack.
Which means you would need an army to multiply a very large prime number.
Meanwhile, we will be manufacturing a virus.
Look at me, Mr. Denton. I want that savage young woman in exactly 1 hour. I mean it.
Who?
Well, like you, we lack certain components of your daughter.
I don't understand.
Bring me that young woman.
Bob Page really seems to think that you can explain a human in numbers. Oh, we're gonna prove him wrong, I tell you. But he has also told us something else. JC has a daughter. She happens to have a very specific DNA code that is the key to producing the vaccine for the Grey Death. Unfortunately, we have lost trace of our daughter and need to find her again. But right now we're gonna have to deal with something else. This is a Karkian. He's a very dangerous enemy and we're gonna have to take him out if we want to enter the woman's bathroom. Now, unlike Hitler, the Karkian is actually immediately aggressive. But this still gives us a good chance to talk a little bit more about the Gap gun. If you can keep a steady aim with it on an enemy for about 2 seconds, it will activate a lock-on and the next missile that you shoot will be homing. By the way, the secondary ammunition of the Gap gun is also incendiary, so that's a good way for dealing damage over time. Unfortunately, this man over there took a little bit of splash damage. He is not our enemy, but I think he'll be okay. I don't think he'll be mad at us.
Give me one of the scrambler grenades for $12.50.
Helium!
Complete chaos!
Who are you?
I'm your brother, and the mayor, and his 3 daughters, and Anna Navarro, and Sam Carter, and Agent Herman.
Oh well.
The quartermaster that we can see here is Sam Carter, war hero and former general. Now we can trigger another conversation with him if we briefly leave this room and come back immediately.
Assassinate a man and get somebody killed. I'll load you up.
But I'm taking a minimum force approach.
Kill a bunch of Afghans, like the big guns. Just shoot everything that moves.
No thanks.
Use force. Encourage acts of terror.
We're cops.
We've been through that, soldier. I'm unlocking the armory.
Sir.
Enough of that, soldier. Call me General Carter.
General Carter. Alright.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
Sure, Carter.
I said that's enough. Call me Paul Bob Page.
My parents died in a car accident.
We each have our troubles. You've had to grow up without your parents, but I lost my pocket knife, which requires more courage.
Wow, this guy has been through a lot. He's also unlocked the door to the armory for us, which is actually a little bit iffy to get through. It's been acting a little bit strange lately. They really should get that repaired at UNATCO, but we're gonna have to deal with it. You know, I admire Deus Ex for something like that. Sometimes special agents have to deal with the smaller problems. It's not always just shootouts and pleasing women, like James Bond shows you.
My biggest complaint in the old days was that we were never allowed to kill a bunch of Afghans. Now it's precisely the opposite. Tell me what you need, and I'll give you my body, baby. It's the last one I've got. You can forget about the multi-tools, international peacekeepers, and a stealth pistol, and an extra clip, and some 7.62mm rounds, and soldiers, and my pocket knife. I'm only gonna give you guts.
Anyways, what we came in here for was to grab some 10mm ammo, and also some medkits. We don't have a 10mm pistol just yet, but we can definitely use the medkits. They're lifesavers. Now, is there something in these boxes? Doesn't seem like it. Nah, nope. Well, at least you were able to see the dragon tooth sword in action. As I said, it's a really good weapon. It reminds me a lot of lightsabers from Star Wars. Oh, by the way, we never actually went into the woman's bathroom. That's where the pills are that Manderly wanted.
The hatch code is 122321132121213. Watch out for the Karkian, though.
Maybe I'll give it a try.
Well, you're a little bit late on the information there, lady. We have already killed the Karkian.
Our files show that Harley Philbin is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps.
Harley Philbin happens to be the leader of the mole people.
Homeless people kidnapped the soldiers. They had me inject the soldiers with death.
He arrogantly declared himself the king of the homeless, and down here he's keeping highly renowned doctors captive to perform illegal experiments on UNATCO soldiers. Truly, this man is a menace to America. Now, what is this? This looks like our pilot Jock, but he doesn't seem to do a whole lot. This looks suspicious. Maybe we should save the game. And now that we've done so, maybe we can find a way to help Jock. Maybe we should try to reanimate him by prodding him with our gap gun. It's risky, but we should give it a try.
Glad to finally meet you, Agent. I'm the bomb.
A bomb.
Time to die, JC.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Oh my god. Jock was a bomb. Well, that is the future for you. I mean, you're not allowed to trust anybody. You can have a wife and 2 kids. One day you come home and your wife will be, "Dear, I'm a bomb." Then you explode and everything you've lived for is gone. Well, we're gonna try to do something about this sick world. That's what JC Prod Denton fights for.
Homeless people with a wrecking ball driving a nail down the soldiers' bodies.
What's this?
One of the guys kidnapped me. I was ordered to knock out private security for a biotech company or something. Kill me! Kill me!
Once again, we witnessed the inhuman deeds of Harley Philbin. We're gonna hunt this guy down, I'll tell you. But we can't just yet. We have to meet someone else first. Someone who is the brains of the UNATCO agency. He may not hold a gun and shoot down the bad guys, but he's our whiz kid, the one brain behind the organization. Meet Alex Jacobson.
Manderly didn't cover his tracks.
Yeah.
Give him a good scare. You should pay Daedalus a visit on your way out.
Daedalus?
Watch what you say around Gunther.
No matter how you look at it, Alex is truly a boon to all of UNATCO. The guy he mentioned, Daedalus, we're gonna see him a little bit later. Now there is a secret around here, and that's what Icarus here hinted at. If we open up this floor tile, we can get a bunch of items, but there is something else down here. There is a rat. And I don't just mean a literal rat, but a rat in the form of a spy. We should activate our augmented vision for this so that we can at least see this rat. And there it is. The rat can only be injured with the rat poison that we found in this very room. It's a very powerful poison, it even hurts us a little.
What the hell are you doing down there? You just killed an old friend of mine. For God's sake, he was the former leader of the Illuminati. Good work. I will now consent to meet you in person. Go to the library and await my instructions. My associate, a Majestic 12 AI, will meet you below.
Morgan Everett. He is the current leader of the Illuminati. He seemed a little bit upset at first when we killed his agent, but he knows that there are bigger things at stake here and that we must cooperate in order to succeed. He told us about the library and that he can get us in touch with Majestic 12. Now we don't know where the library is just yet.
Watch what you say around Gunther.
Maybe Janice, the receptionist of Manderley, can help us find it. But I think it's best to leave that for another time. I think we should end the episode here. I'm Gash86, this was Deus Ex, and next time we will try to thwart the plans of the mole people. Bis bald!